Hello, people. Davey is back. Hello, people. Davey, and I'm here bringing you Johnny Depp could return to Pirates of the Caribbean? Big question mark. I would say no. Saying that though, I did do something the other day where they were sort of thinking up Harley Quinn. What's her name? It's gonna get as bad now. Margot Robbie. That's it. They're lining up Margot Robbie to take over as the Pirates franchise lead. But then that was hit on the back burner after a whole Johnny Depp case sort of cleared him. So I think there may be talks in the background, there may be something going on. Honestly, I reckon it could be put to bed. And I want to cover why I don't think it's true, why I don't think why they would actually bring Johnny Depp back. But just to put this off, so Jerry Buckingham, one of the producers of the franchise, says he would love to see Johnny Depp in his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in the 6th installment of the film series. So, just says that he would love it as to the question that was given to him. We are working on it, the next pirate film, so that's obviously talking about it now. We see it come out, we are very excited. I think we're going to have a great screenplay and we're getting close. So, when asked if Depp would make the reappearance in the role, he says, "We'll see. I love it. I would love to have him in the movie, and that's all I can tell you." So there might be some stuff going on in the background. Depp hasn't led anything. He hasn't said anything, but I think he's just enjoying life as it is now. Johnny Depp's enjoying a quiet life at his fucking 850-acre Somerset mansion as he outlines why he loves living in Britain. God save the king, I tell you. So Johnny Depp has his preferences living a quiet life in the United Kingdom in his 800-acre estate. Must be lovely, I tell you. And he describes British people as cool. Thank you, bro. Wait, Pirates of the Caribbean star relocates summer after his defamation trial against his ex-wife Amber Heard last year. And I believe that she actually followed him over here. But then I think she fucked off to Spain. I might be wrong on that. But I believe she came over here for a bit, and then the whole of her suit came out, and then she lost that one, and I think she just said, get away from him. Which I mean, probably should have done that afterwards, but nah, she likes to fucking challenge it. I mean, okay, whatever, I fucking owed someone 50 million, I was like, oh shit, George, fuck this. Johnny Depp purchased a 19th century style mansion, which boasts a huge manor house surrounded by a walled garden and a dairy farm. In 2014, fucking hell. I mean, given the size of the place, I guess so. And Somerset is where all the fucking rich people go to. Wait, 59-year-old? 59? Fair enough. I mean, I could probably see it now. I've never hit that stab before, but there, why was Amber Heard with a 59-year-old? That raises some questions on her side. Wait. Out the question. One of the many things I love about Britain is that everywhere you go there's history, buildings with great characters. That's fair dues. You can go anywhere and everywhere and you'll see some shit. Truth is, I'm a quiet person. That's one of the great things about Britain, especially in Somerset. I can be me and it's not nice. I reckon it'll be a flipping 2 different worlds from Hollywood to Somerset, like. So I would say Americans are more forward, while British are more reserved. Just an observation I've made. Is what it is. Reckon if he's on 150 acres, he can play any guitar he wants, he can have any car he wants, and no one would really give him any credit. I think a lot of people would pass him and take a double look, and they might say "Harry" to him, or "Good morning," or you know, when you're walking the dog, you always greet somebody. I reckon Johnny Depp would probably be the same sort of thing, where you'd be like, "Oh, it's Johnny Depp, I'll it," and then just leave it. But the sort of sad side to this sort of fame, and, well, this is why I don't think he's coming back as Captain Jack Sparrow anytime soon. I think he's enjoying his life. But this is just stupid. Pretty much I wanted to rope this in, but I couldn't really figure a layout. So I wanted to cover a nice side first, and then just bring in this stupidity after. Kathy Griffin compares Johnny Depp fans to QAnon supporters. What the actual fuck's going through her head? Kathy Griffin has compared Johnny Depp fans to QAnon supporters after the actress backers stood by him throughout his entire court battle with ex-Amber Heard. Because we could see the facts laid out in front of us, they were both as bad as each other, but then one side was absolutely trouncing over the other side. It was just brutal, and obviously we're going back to sort of underdog in that situation. We had Depp sued Heard for $50 million over an 2018 op-ed at the Washington Post, in which she said she was domestically abuse survivor, which she did not name Johnny Depp. It was obviously who she was talking about. That trial, Heard became the focus of countless negative social media posts because we could see she was lying, and some of the memes were quite good. Sizable faction of Johnny Depp fans questioned her alleged domestic violence, as it basically went through the court of public opinion. And turns out Heard won an army of supporters, many of whom said Aquaman's star had been reviled and daring to speak out against the popular actor. Depp and Heard, both parties, leveled allegations of violence against each other during the court proceedings, allegations that both parties vehemently denied. True, they both denied it, but there was some evidence that Johnny did some stuff. There's evidence that Amber did a bit of stuff, especially the glass bottle thing. That was just unnecessary. But it does stand that women do get away with a bit more than what men do. In this case, yeah, Johnny should have been stripped of some stuff. Granted, it's like a family sort of movie, Pirates of the Caribbean. It's fair enough. But the allegations that were made weren't necessarily true. Well, Amber Heard still kept her walls with the allegations, and they were just brushed under the rug. So let's crack on with this. The backlash to tweets like the illustration that people would rather believe that they were right than actually accept reality. People believe they were right. They were right. The reality is the way that the trial was consumed and analysed by the public hurt victims. It hurt victims because Amber Heard lied. She claimed that she was the actual victim, while she and Johnny were both abusers and victims at the same time. She just solely kept it as that she was the one. It could have owned up. Granted, she wouldn't have got the massive payout as she did with in the first place. But it's how it is. If you can't accept that you don't live in reality. The QAnon vibes infest, well, JD supporters have wrecked with the very real, very intimate consequences of that trial. Interesting, said Griffin, as she joined the conversation for her locked Twitter account. It makes sense that JD stands would be QAnons, or at the very least, some of the nonsense QAnon, and QAnon is a killer disease. So they're throwing this QAnon stuff out as a sort of insult, a derogatory stuff. That ain't know what the fuck QAnon is, to be honest. QAnon is a conspiracy movement that's based on prediction of anonymous online accounts. Doesn't really explain much. I know of the QAnon shaman. That was quite funny. I actually think I heard he's getting out of jail. There's something about some dodgy ganon or something. Some dodgy ganon there. QAnon shaman's getting out. That's heard something about it. Didn't really pay much attention. Griffin recently blamed QAnon for the baseless rumours that she spent time on a private Caribbean island of the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The late financial year has been falsely linked with several celebrities. Do you know what would be good? If we get Jeffrey Epstein's book out, little black book, and then we can actually see the names of people that actually did go and didn't go. I would honestly like to see this book, but they've hushed it. And then what's her name? Miss Maxwell, Glenn. Yeah, I can't remember her first name now. Miss Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend or advisor, was then prosecuted for trafficking, but doesn't really say a trafficking to whom. That would be interesting to find out as well. But yeah, bullshit in the world of bullshit. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Hello, thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more, watch more. If not, at least like, comment, subscribe. It helps us out. Appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.